Salutations, good people. It's Melissa back here with another video. Welcome. Just letting you know, we're going to be ranking my Kailav, formerly known as Musée Beauté, palettes today. So I have 8. Let's get into it. I'm going to start from my least favorite, whether it be for color scheme, packaging, formula. These are just my opinions and my preferences. So we're just going to start from that and let's get into it. Yup. Coming in at number 8 is the Triumph of Venus palette. Okay, this was like limited edition. Again, the packaging, like the cover art, beautiful. Packaging, it is this accursed box packaging they've been doing. Oh, focus. I hate the box packaging. Sorry, hate is such a strong word. I dislike it deeply because it's really annoying and sometimes it's very annoying. But that is not the reason why I put this one in last place. It is the color story. It is the most disjointed color story I have seen. Now my camera might be blowing out the colors here. That might make them look a little bit more vibrant than they really are. They are not. That might be also my room lights as well. But this is not as vibrant, nor is it easy to, honest to goodness, to make a look. Ugh, it's very, I don't know, meh. It's just meh to me. So that's why it's in last place. In 7th place, it is the Rococo palette. Again, it's one of the 16 pans, and it is in this boxy packaging. Their other 16 pans are in slimmer packaging, which you'll see further in just a few moments. But Rococo, again, art, cut work, 10 out of 10 on all of them. Their artwork is 10 out of 10 for everything. I dislike the boxiness. The only reason I rate this one low is because it is a very pastel-y palette. The shades are not as saturated and as deep and delicious as what I can see through my camera. I look at them, literally, I'm looking at them in real life and I'm looking on my camera. They look 10 times better on camera than they actually do in person, and I've used these several times and they were just I learned your girl does not like pastels. Like, I'm not a big pastel kind of person. One, I'm not of the deepest skin tone, but I've got enough melanin where sometimes pastels just look ashy. Not all the time, but they can. And it's a color scheme for me. It's not disjointed. There's like this nice little neutral quad right here. Easy enough, and those do show up, so it's fine, but meh. It's just meh, mostly because it's pretty much the 95% pastel. Coming in at 6th place is the Honoree Palette. Again, look how beautiful that cover art is. Stunning. Again, it's the boxy packaging. Boo. 2 thumbs down for the boxy. Now, I actually do like this color story. It's I hate more wearable or everyday. Those are phrases I don't like because purples are my neutrals. Greens are my go-to. When in doubt, purple it out. Gotta go, green it out. Like, those are just the kind of things I like. This is actually a very nice palette. The formulation, I do find, is actually much nicer in this one than in the Rococo or the Triumph of Venus palette. So I find sometimes a minor, small discrepancy, but I do like this one a lot better in terms of that. But it still comes in 6th place because the other palettes are really good. So let's get into the other ones. Okay, look how beautiful this is. The Jardine Palette. This is the first one when it was still under Musée. And the packaging is thin and it's nice and slim. This is the preferred one where it's just a little bit more cohesive. And you can see pastel. Obviously, there's no depth. It's Jardine. It's not a jardin. It's a garden. It's no depth. But I'm just thinking, in a garden, there is depth. It doesn't have to be soil. It could be dark rocks and granite and other things that can bring depth. There's some flowers that have deep petals. But I understand what they're going for. This was like a spring release over a year or 2 ago. I'm not 100% sure, but it's really beautiful and it's well used. I do like it. Formula is really nice on this one though. So but this one is coming in at number 5. Coming in at number 4 is Volume 2 of Les Jardins. As you can see, there's the name change to Kailav, and unfortunately, it is back to the box packaging. Ugh. I will say, this is a little bit of a deeper color story. That's why it is ranking above the original, even in the box packaging. I will say, the formula is top-notch in this one. I feel like this is great. It's coming through a little bit more saturated than it really is. Primrose is actually a little bit more purpley in real life. I don't know. I don't know why my camera is blowing out some of the colors, but I will say this color scheme is it's a little bit better. I do like it a bit more. So that's why it's in at number 4. This is their newest launch. This is the Art Nouveau palette, inspired by Gustav Klimt and The Kiss, I think. Again, look at the packaging. It's gorgeous. Oh, back to that nice slim packaging. And this one's the newest one. By the time this goes up, this one has just recently come out, end of March. So I'm loving this. And it's basically kind of a rainbowy, colorful palette with some neutrals tossed in. But honest to goodness, this is actually really good. I've only used it 3 times. I'm not going to say here lie, 3 times. But I really like it. And the slim packaging is so nice. Easy to store, doesn't take up too much room. And the artwork is 1,000 out of 10. So gorgeous. I will say, none of the shimmers are super impactful. I will say they're more satiny, which I don't mind because I feel it's very flattering. I have plenty of shiny, otherworldly, metallics and singles I can slather on my eyeballs on top or anything like that. But this is just solid. And I think every brand needs like a nice colorful or rainbow palette. Next up, it is the Van Gogh palette. This one is stunning. It's in the boxy packaging. This probably has to be one of the best color schemes, capturing Starry Starry Night in a palette. This one is fantastic quality, fantastic. It's so great. I use this to kind of pull into others to create depth. So that's really great. I do like a little bit of depth in my outer V, or sometimes just a nice dark color to put on the lower lash line. I'm not really into like wild, crazy looks anymore. I have to be moved, but I haven't felt moved in a while. But this is just really fun to play with. Last but certainly not least, here at number 1 is their original launch, the Impressionism palette. Pardon me. This sapsucker is solid. Again, it's nice and sleek. Mine's a little messy, but it's gotten a lot of love. It's great. Scintillate and poppies have gotten a lot of love. So has Verdant, my green shade. So this is a great palette. This is like fabulous. I truly enjoy this one. The formulation is great. I really feel like they came out the gate with a banger. And I just really enjoy it. So I look forward to what they're releasing in the future. I do have some, before they discontinue them, I have some of their lip products and lip gloss. That's top notch too, by the way. I hope they bring some of that stuff back. But that is the end. Please do me a solid. Take care of yourself. Take care of one another. Wash your hands, wash your ass. Be safe. Make smart choices. It would behoove you to make smart choices. Peace easy. I will see you guys in the next one. Be well. Bye. Please, be well. Do good.